Hello, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Tuesday, September 24th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 6-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Tuesday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Owl, over, way, Lydia, this is way, oh so, aside, yogis, and ist. So we've got way and way and way. 3 homophones here, all being highlighted, which was a little confusing when solving, but I'll say who. Hats are worn in baseball, but not in soccer. And Lydia Co. Knew that one. Watched a bunch of Olympics. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Tuesday Daily Grid, which is by Kevin L. Shellito today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Alright, let's see what Kevin L. Shellito has in store for us. Let's get into it. Bread served with baba ganoush, pita, smooth over and away, maybe pave. Muslim leader is net mom. Bathroom patters talc. What someone counting sheep wishes to be asleep. Choice for the indifferent. Consent to. Okay, half calf here. Trim as a photo is crop. Like a drive in the woods, question mark. Hot summer period name for the constellation Sirius, that's the dog days of summer. Doe is to deer as you is to sheep. This is Valley Forge. Any here. This is narrow and errant. Like a golf drive. A removable brand is Nair. Greet the day is arise. Molecule bit is an atom. Overflow is to team with. Sample to beat is just 8. Nice clue. Bronco or beetle, those are both autos. Don't know this, but an Annie's nightmare is a brat. Fish that can swim backward, I guess it must be an eel. Elms are the state tree of Massachusetts. RISD grad degree is MFA. Sops up is absorbs. Bumbling is inept. Necklace fastener is a clasp. And a London lad is a chap. Very in slang is Hella or Hecka. It's Alice Walker there. Bye bye to Bonaparte is adieu. Boston Herald, Paul Revere. Grazing land is Aaliyah. Road Cruise Supply. Not sure. Kind of chip name for its inventor. It's a nacho. Or up an online thread, and this is a 49er. Uses Airbnb or Verbo as rents. Beltway bigwigs are poles. Email. Nickname for dad is Papa. Hike. No. World Heritage Site in Jordan is Petra. Prison divisions are cells. One way to pay. Not my typo is sick. This is a raise and salt and card. Facts and figures are data. Hoosier or hoopers or pacers. Evidence of healing is a scab, maybe. We have serve here. Derriere is your rear. NCAA has both the SEC and the ACC for now. Kansas City Star. Travis Kelsey. Smart Alec surveys his scans. Item apparel for Zorro or Dracula, it's a cape. Signals on set, cues probably. Condo's a unit. Sicilian volcanoes Etna included. It's over. Extra attention is TLC. Jared Suffolk is ing. Total dumps is sty. Clergy are investments. This is vacate. Untapped is latent, and multiple is several. All right. So we've got a bunch of newspaper names interpreted literally. The Washington Post, but Valley Forge is where General George Washington literally had a post for winter during the Revolutionary War. San Francisco Examiner. 49ers were examining San Francisco for gold, I suppose. Boston Herald. Is the Boston Globe more famous? Paul Revere, of course, heralded the British were coming in that poem. And then Kansas City Star, Travis Kelsey. This is kind of a football puzzle, except that 49er here is not being included as the football team, but the historical figures. Yeah, so Washington Post, to be honest, I don't know the biggest newspapers in all of the major cities. Kansas City newspaper. Let's see if Kansas City Star comes up first. It does. San Francisco newspaper. I'm pretty sure Examiner will pop up first. Oh, San Francisco Chronicle. San Francisco Examiner actually only comes up third. So I guess the Chronicle is actually the main one. But, right, and then the Boston Globe will surely be the first one. Yeah, Boston Herald is the second hit. And surely Washington newspaper, the Washington Post, comes up first. Yeah, Washington Post, then Washington Times, then Washington Examiner. So, you know, I like the theme. It's kind of fun. It would have been especially nice if these had been the you know, marquee newspapers in each of their respective markets. But another thing I noticed geographically is that these corners are kind of not so good because there's only one way in. So let's say you couldn't get Q's or you couldn't get Atom, then these ones you have to figure out sort of independent of the rest of the puzzle. So I think this is stylistically kind of bad, having only one way into a corner just sections it off so much. But maybe unavoidable with the theme replacements, I guess. I mean, in principle, this one could be a long down, this Adia Etna, but I'm sure that would have been hard. Anyway, whenever I've tried to construct, I've tried to avoid it, but yeah, let's take a look through this thing, see if we can learn anything. Bat and Brat, kind of fun. AMAs, Ask Me Anythings. Straits of Bosporus, controlled by Turkey. Never seen Euphoria. Isn't Ruru also a character in Hunger Games, though? Maybe not spelled this way? I mean, it's also a word. This is a fun clue, right? Just like a little play on words, or if you're sampling a beat in music, but that's nice. Especially right next to MC like that. Had both tahini and baba ganoush in this puzzle. Sweets and salt kind of next to each other is kind of nice. Interesting little factoid about ants also. Yeah, I think it's all pretty good. We had a sleep and a rise. Bunch of sort of rhyming pairs. Not really rhyming, you know what I mean? Related pairs. Drive in the woods. Not that clever a clue, I don't think. It's no sample to beat. Hella for our San Francisco folks. Yeah, no real marquee interesting downs, to be honest. All sort of workman-like downs. Yeah, I guess this puzzle would have been improved if you could remove this black square here and here and get a reasonably filled puzzle. But I like the theme. I like it. Pretty fun puzzle. And played pretty fast. I bet I'm not the only one for whom it played fast. I'm only on a 6-day streak, right? 75% of users solving faster than the Tuesday average. 32% much faster. Median solvers 10% faster. With me in there, 11% faster. So, yeah, another glitch on XW stats. My best Tuesday time is not 0 minutes and 0 seconds. It's, what is it? 2 minutes and 5 seconds or something? 2:14. Could really get that down. But haven't tried to in a bit. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's do it. Clean forcefully. Small arguments. Maybe it's spats and scrub. Russell Crowe was in Gladiator. Not the city. Rural. Up to in time is until. Things that are spilled for some gossip. Beans. So all the letters in Crow are in this. and yet I don't see it. Cower. Wow. Never seen that before on a PlusWord where this just says anagram crow because it's going vertically, right? It's sort of interesting. Kind of fun. Kind of liked it. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Add another day to our 3-day streak if we can. Let's see what we got here. Chip, bed, rough patch, rocky, stitch, parallel, uneven, rugged, south, amusement, plot, national, parcel, scratchy, and bumpy. So I saw these bars, at least in gymnastics. Parallel bars, uneven bars, but I don't see other bars. I don't think. Of course, saw a bunch of stuff that kind of means, you know, tough road, scratchy, uneven. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. I also saw these parks, South Park, I guess. Amusement Park, National Park, and then Parallel Park. Okay. That's gotta be good. Blank Park. So the Mike Wheeler, Jason Packham hypothesis. The blank one is always purple. Holding true so far. Patch, parcel, bed, and plot can all refer to a tract of land. And then Stitch and Chip are both Disney characters. Animated characters, maybe. Rocky also. And then Scratchy. Those are all just animated characters. And then rugged, rough, bumpy, and uneven can all be synonyms. Right, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Chip from Beauty and the Beast. And then Scratchy from the Itchy and Scratchy Show. Member of a cartoon duo. Chip and Dale, I guess, probably. Not actually Chip from Beauty and the Beast. Chip and Dale, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Itchy and Scratchy, and then Lilo and Stitch. It's a tighter connection than I was saying. So what's green? Probably this. This is probably green. And then yellow is actually kind of hard because, Scratchy and Rocky could have caused some errors there, but we did in fact get all 4 connections in my preferred order. Always a good day when you get all 4 connections. And interesting idea on the parallel uneven. I wonder if that was one of the seeds for the puzzle. By the way, I realized I watched some maybe Instagram video with Winaloo in it. I've been saying Winaloo this whole time, but it's actually Winaloo, the games team editor and editor of Connections. Anyway, thanks for watching this Tuesday. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Wednesday puzzles. See you then.